are the first line in our defense, law enforcement. Officers who in many cases rely on their canine companions to get the job done right.
It's very reassuring at 2 o'clock in the morning knowing your best friend and your partner is only a click of a button away and your door is going to pop open and you've got somebody there that's coming for you. And somebody that's coming for you with no regard to their own well-being. They're coming because it's you and you're their dad, and that's the relationship that we have with our dogs. We do anything for them and they'll do anything for us.
Up! 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 Up!
Police dogs prove themselves every day in public safety. These skilled, highly trained dogs constantly risk their lives to make our communities safer. Why are these four-legged compadres so valuable? Well, quite simply, police dogs possess abilities that people do not. Their acute sense of smell and finely tuned hearing make them specialists in some of the most demanding jobs. What's more, people like them.
The dogs are a bridge with the community for us. I mean, first and foremost, people see a police officer. We may not be the most approachable people in the world. People see a dog, and they don't necessarily see a police canine, they see a dog. People like dogs.
There is no disputing the dogs provide valuable skills, but they do cost money. And with the tough economy, as many town and municipal budgets are reduced, police and public safety departments have been forced to review their canine resources and in some cases make cuts. Enter the Working Dog Foundation and the New Hampshire Police Canine Academy. The nonprofit organizations help make sure area departments get the resources they need to keep their canine units trained and together. The organization launched in 1995.
And it started in an environment much like today's budget environment. Programs are being cut, and one of the dog programs was considering being cut in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So a bunch of local citizens got together, did not want to see the program cut, and started the foundation as a way to maintain the program.
The Working Dog Foundation believes that properly trained police canines are a sound investment. Their skills can dramatically cut the time and expense of a search and rescue mission, and their ability to locate vital evidence can bring criminals to justice more quickly and make more effective use of court time and legal resources.
We want to support other police departments so they start canine teams, and by doing that, by getting the support of the membership, we can do grants and get them a dog, get them the equipment, and we just need the public support.
We never would have fielded a canine if it wouldn't have been for the Working Dog Foundation. I can say that because I'm the one who brought it back after years and years and years of not having one. Budgets would not have allowed us to do this. The dogs that we're bringing in right now are running in the area just for a green dog, an area of anywhere between $3,700 and up to around $5,000, depending on what we can get and when we can get it. Again, that's for a dog that doesn't have the training.
Barrington Police Sergeant George Joy and his canine partner have had great success in their career together.
My first track was for a toddler. And before I was even certified with my dog, my first track was for a toddler that walked away from his house into down by a river. Talk about knowing nothing about your dog. I just cast him loose and came up with a little boy at the end of the track. But, you know, that's something. Dog's paid for right there, as far as I'm concerned. If you find a little kid like that at the end of the track, you know, mom was pleased, obviously. So they're worth their weight in gold.
The organization has grown over the years and has over 300 members currently training about 20 different police departments in New Hampshire, parts of Maine, Vermont, and northern Massachusetts. The foundation helps any interested department, making sure canine teams are available all over, not just in cities.
So again, for a little department like Barrington or Alton or some of the other smaller towns we train with, it's key, because without that financial start, that kickstart, it's not going to happen a lot of times.
It's exciting to be around these guys, to see what people give. It's the generosity of people, and to see the support that you get from, you know, from the citizens is amazing.
It's a good girl, huh? Come here. Come here, it's a good girl, huh?
For these dogs, training is rigorous but fun. The New Hampshire Police Canine Academy meets every week at the Pease Air National Guard Base in Portsmouth to keep cop and canine certified.
We train the dogs in two separate ways of indication on drugs, narcotics. She's what we call an aggressive alert. So I'm going to take her upwind, and I'm going to give her the command to find the drugs. And then hopefully she'll come down, she'll find it, she'll start scratching at the source of the odor. And then I'll reward her with a piece of PVC pipes. and she, that's her reward for that job.
And they are trained that everything is a reward for them. So when they find the drug, they are happy to have found that drug. That is a reward for them. Never negative reinforcement. They're always positive.
We're here every Monday. Most of us are putting in 8-hour days on Mondays. That's the documented training. The rest of it, honestly, we're doing on our own time at home every day with our dogs. It's a never-ending process. Even when you get dogs in their 6th, 7th, 8th year, we're still fine-tuning them to make sure they're where they need to be.
Good boy. Good boy.
The training and level of commitment from both the dogs and their human partners is awe-inspiring.
It's an incredibly strong bond. Probably a cop and his dog, you're not going to find outside of a family any bond stronger than that. We'll go anywhere for these guys. We'll do anything for them. They're part of our family. If they get hurt, we hurt right along with them. If they get sick, you do anything for them to make them better. But ultimately, they're still a dog, and they don't last as long as we do, unfortunately.
Well, it's your protection. It's just another level of protection out there for you. When you think about what a police officer does, going into a building that someone's called and said they think somebody's in there, and who knows what's in there. And do you want to see a person go in there? You want to see someone go in there that has the support of a dog that just is 100% behind their trainer.
Man's best friend, ready at any moment to make a selfless sacrifice.
You've always got somebody you trust in the back seat of the car. And I don't say that to take anything away from our human backup, because I take any of my human guys any day of the week, obviously, but that dog is right there all the time.